Hello students, welcome to Gradeup, India's largest live learning platform. सही prep है तो live set है. Good evening all of you. Am I properly audible and visible to all of you? Please let me know once. Yes guys, am I audible? So let me know in the chat box if I'm properly audible or not. So in this class, as we have covered theory class today at 11 a.m. on Gradeup app, now we are going to solve some questions based on those concepts. Okay. So the topic is Introduction to Operating System. So in this, we are going to have the questions from types of operating system, few questions from types of operating system. Apart from this, we are also going to have the questions from various modes of operating system, like we have two modes, right? So we are going to discuss questions based on that. So guys, yes, thank you Raja, thank you. Good evening Utkarsh. I'm good, feeling good now. Okay. So like the session, subscribe to Gradeup YouTube channel and also share with your friends, all of you. Hi Pooja, good evening. So before starting, let me introduce myself. My name is Anshul Sharma. I have 1+ years of teaching experience and mentoring GATE CS aspirants. So in GATE 2020, I have secured All India rank 294. I have also qualified ISRO and NILET exam. My area of expertise is operating system, digital logic, DBMS and compiler design. Yes, I'm feeling better now. नहीं 3 PM class नहीं हुआ था. I cancelled that as I was not feeling well. But now I have taken the medicine. Now I'm feeling well. I'm good, thank you. Okay, good evening all of you. So let's proceed. So if you want to prepare for GATE 2022 or 2023, so you can subscribe to Gradeup Super for Vision 2022 English batch, for Vision 2022 Hindi batch, or for Vision 2023 Hindi or English batch. For all these streams, it is available, and in this batch you will be getting 850+ hours of live classes, 8000+ practice questions, 100+ mock test, and 120+ chapter wise study notes. Hello Nishat, good evening. So for more information, you can even contact on this number as well, 96500529004. We are also providing a flat 50% off on Gradeup Super subscription, so you can use this code. Today is the last day to avail this offer. The code is BIG50 and you can avail this. Okay. We are providing the free crash course for GATE CS 2022, that is our Champion Study Plan. So we are taking theory classes daily at 11 a.m. on Gradeup app and the practice classes. Sometimes the timing may change for practice classes, that like today we are taking the class at 6 PM. So generally it happens on 7 PM only on Gradeup GATE YouTube channel. We are also providing daily study notes and the quizzes. Okay. So if you want to get the PDF of today's class, so you can join this Telegram group. This is the link, Anshul_Sharma_CS. You will be getting the PDF of all my YouTube classes, doubt clearances, and if you need any guidance, then also you are most welcome. So guys, let's start. This is the first question on your screen. So everyone read the question properly and then let me know the answer in the chat box. Yes guys, carefully read the questions and answer in the chat box. And guys, do like the session, also share with your friends. Yes, what should be the answer for this question number 1? So all questions are really good questions and you can definitely expect these kind of questions in the GATE exam as well. Okay, Raja is saying option D should be the correct answer for this question number 1. Okay. Yes, what about others? Anyone else getting the answer, different answer, or maybe the same answer? Tushar is also saying option D should be the answer. Sadam saying option B. And who is this? I know bit. So he or she is saying option C should be the answer. Nishad is saying option D. Okay, Pooja is saying option B. Right, so let's see this now. Which of the following operations require the executing code to be operating with kernel mode? Now here Option A is performing semaphore P operation. So that does not require, if you're performing wait operation or signal operation, that does not require any kind of that does not require to be executed in the kernel mode. So this is incorrect. This is incorrect. Hi Shubhadeep Mondal, pranam. Okay, so let's see the option B now. Making a system call. Making a system call means invoking a system call. So invoking a system call, that need not be in the kernel mode. So always you invoke the system call in the user mode. You execute the system call in the kernel mode. So this is also incorrect. Option B is also incorrect. Most of the students have answered option B and option D. Disabling interrupt. Yes. So disabling interrupt, we need to execute in the kernel mode only, because if you are going to execute disabling interrupt in the user mode, then most of the programs, they can they can take the advantage of this and they can disable the interrupts, and operating system itself is not going to block those processes, right? So that is why this is a kind of privileged instruction that need to be executed in the kernel mode only. Clear? So option C is the correct answer here. Yes, definitely you will be scoring well, Shubhadeep. Okay, so option C is the correct answer for this question number 1. Let's move on to question number 2. That is a really simple question. I hope all of you will be able to answer this correctly. No, making means invoking the system call. Yes guys, quickly respond in the chat box what should be the answer for this question number 2. And guys, do like the session. I can see many students are online, but we have very few likes. So if you find these sessions helpful, do like this session and also share with your friends in all the Telegram groups and WhatsApp groups, so that those who are preparing for the GATE exam, they will also get the benefit of these classes. Raja is saying option B should be the answer. Sadam is saying option B should be the answer. Utkarsh option B. Nishat is saying option A. I know but with saying option A. Tushar option B. Yes, Raja, that means you are not reading the question properly. You are committing silly mistakes in this very simple question. We can say kucha question, right? So let's say this: the systems which allow only one process execution at a time, that is called as uniprogramming systems or uniprocessing. What do you say? Okay, Raja has said option B. Okay, I thought he is saying option A. Yes, Nishat, option A. How it can be correct? It is uniprocessing. Maximum one process you can execute at a time. So that is uniprocessing. No, Pooja, option D is not the correct answer. Sadam, it is not the correct answer. Are option B is the correct answer, yaar. Only one process execution at a time. So that is uniprocessing. If we can execute more than one process, that is multiprocessing. Not uniprogramming. No, uniprocessing is the correct answer. Option B. I thought you have answered option A, Raja. Your answer is correct. Okay. Clear? Let's move on to the next question now. Hi, good evening, Pinky. Let's solve this question number 3. Yes. It's okay, Raja. Yeah, you are correct for that question. Yes, quickly respond everyone. What should be the answer for this question number 3? Utkarsh is saying option A should be correct for question number 3. Okay. So read the question properly, all of you, and then try to answer this. Yes, guys. Only one student have answered this question so far. Pinky is saying option B. Nishat is saying option C. Okay. Yes, anyone else getting the answer? So let's see this now. Which one of the following is not true? You have to find the incorrect statement here. Okay. So option A is kernel is the program that constitutes the central core of the operating system. This is true. This is definitely true. Option B, kernel is the first part of operating system to load into memory during booting. This is also true, right? Kernel is made of various modules which cannot be loaded in running operating system. So this is false. Option C is false here. This is incorrect statement. Option D, kernel remains in the memory during the entire computer session. Yes, this is also true. Kernel will be there. Okay. Exactly. So D is also true. Option C is the only incorrect statement present here. Let's answer this question number 4 now, all of you. I hope all of you should be able to answer this question. This is not a difficult question. So total we have today 12 questions. See, from types of operating system you don't get questions in the gate exam, but from this user mode and kernel mode definitely you can get the questions. Yes guys, quickly answer. Okay, Raja is saying option A, Nishat is saying option D. Okay, Pinky is saying option A should be correct. Sadam is saying option D. Option A. Okay, so let's say this kernel mode of CPU is also known by which of the following? Supervisor mode? Yes. System mode? Yes. Privileged mode? Yes. D is the correct answer. All of the above. Yes, all of the above is the correct answer for this question. Yes guys, quickly solve this question number 5. Let's see how many of you will be able to solve this question now. Read the question properly, take some time and then answer in the chat box. And guys, do like the session, keep liking it and share with your friends. If you find these sessions are really helpful for you, for your gate preparation, then do like it and share. So basically it is asking about the mode, kernel mode, Raja. We can call it as privileged mode, we can call it as system mode, supervisor mode. All these names we can use for kernel mode. Okay. Yes. Tell me the answer for question number 5. Tushar is saying option B should be the answer. Okay. Nishat is saying option D. Pooja is saying option A. Okay. Yes, what about others? Anyone else getting the answer? Utkarsh is saying D is the correct answer for question number 5. Okay. Okay, so let's see this question now. Consider the following instructions. The statement 1 is switch from user to supervisor mode, or you can say switch from user to kernel mode. So which of the above is a privileged instruction? So is it a privileged instruction from switching from user mode to supervisor mode? No, this is not a privileged instruction. This is not a privileged instruction, right? Because if you are going to execute the privileged instructions in the user mode, then it will be treated as the illegal instructions. Okay. Let's talk about option statement 2. Initialize the timer value in round robin scheduling. Yes, definitely it is true. Why it is true? Because if you are allowing, suppose if you are allowing this, initializing the timer value in the user mode, then most of the programs, they can change the timer value according to their execution. They can increase the timer value and they can execute for longer amount of time, but we don't want that. We don't want to give that kind of authority to the user processes. So that is why always initializing the timer value for the round robin scheduling will happen only in the kernel mode, and for that purpose you need privileged instruction. Okay, so statement 2 is Correct, that is a privilege instruction, not statement 1. So B is the correct answer here. Is it clear to all of you? Please let me know. If you have any kind of doubt, please ask in the chat box. Okay, let's answer this question number 6, everyone. Yes, read all the statements carefully and then try to answer. Yes, anyone getting the answer for this question number 6? See, all questions are really quality questions, and if you can answer all these questions, or if you are not able to answer, still if you are getting the concept for these questions, then definitely if any question will come from this topic, you will be able to answer it. Okay, and for the theory purpose, you can attend the 11 a.m. class, morning class, only on Gradeup app. So I have taken these theories. Okay, Raja is saying option C should be the answer. Nishat is saying option D. Okay, Tushar is also saying option C. Yes, anyone else getting the answer? So let's see this question now. Which of the following should be allowed only in kernel mode? Statement 1, changing mapping from virtual to physical address. So if we want to map our virtual address, or we can say the logical address, to the physical address, we need what? We need MMU. In MMU we have the page tables, right? So that means operating system intervention is required when you have to map the virtual address to the physical address. So for these you have to execute in the kernel mode only. So yes, it is required in the kernel mode. It is allowed only in the kernel mode, not in the user mode. Second, disabling all the interrupts. Yes, as we have seen few questions back, we have seen this kind of thing, that disabling all the interrupts will only happen in the kernel mode. Okay, clear? So this is also true. You are not going to allow disabling the interrupts in the user mode. Otherwise, user processes will disable all the interrupts and operating system will not be able to block them. Clear? Statement 3, a reading time of the clock. That is a non-privileged instruction that need not be executed in the kernel mode. You can even execute in this user mode. So that is not allowed. Reading status of processor. This is also allowed in the user mode. So this is also incorrect. Mask and unmask interrupts. Yes, this needs to be executed only in the kernel mode. Why? Because you use this mask and unmask interrupts when you have multiple input output devices raising the interrupts, and you want to first service those interrupts which are having the higher priority. So you unmask them, and rest of the interrupts you can mask them. Clear? So that is allowed only in the kernel mode. Clear? So if you can see, first, second and fifth are true. So option D is the correct answer here. Right? Quality question, everyone, yes or no? Right. So if this is clear to you, then solve this question number 7. Yes, Asaram Bapu. Arey, have your real name at least. So what is the salary of ONGC for CSE? It is around 17 to 20 lakhs they pay. CTC is 17 to 20 lakhs. Okay, but in hand would be little less. You can say it would be around more than 1 lakh per month. Definitely more than 1 lakh per month. 1,20,000 or something around this. Yes, everyone, quickly answer this question number 7. Sadam is saying option B should be the answer for this question number 7. Okay. Nishat is saying option C should be the answer. Yes, anyone else getting the answer for this question number 7? Now Nishat is saying option D should be the answer. Pinky is saying option C. Okay, let's see now. When an interrupt occurs, an operating system ignores the interrupt? No, right? Always changes the stage of the interrupted process after processing the interrupt? No, right? Always resumes execution of the interrupted process after processing the interrupt? Is it mandatory that after you service the interrupt, after that you are going to resume the execution of the interrupted process? This is not mandatory. You are not going to do always. It may or may not be. This is also incorrect. The last option is may change the state of the interrupted process to blocked and schedule another process. Yes, this is true. So it may or may not change the state of the interrupted process when the interrupt occurs, right? It can change the interrupted process to blocked state, and it may schedule another process as well. So this is very much possible here. Okay, so option D is the correct answer for this question. Is it clear to all of you? If you have any doubt, please ask. Anyone having any doubt? Yes, शब्दों का खेल है, exactly Nishat, and you have got it right. Yes guys, quickly answer this question number 8. So few questions I have added, that is very simple, but apart from this, all the questions are really quality questions. Yes, please answer this question number 8 now and let me know what should be the answer. And guys, do like the session, share with your friends as much as possible so that they can also get the benefit of these classes. Okay, Raja is saying option A should be the correct answer. Sadam is saying option A. So Shah is also saying option A. Okay. Sagar is saying option C should be the answer. So let's read the question now, everyone. Multiprocessing system supports. So does it support only parallel execution? For example, suppose we have P1, P2 and P3 process. So if we are having multiprocessor system, so P1 can execute, P2 can execute, P3 can execute. That is fine. But is it always that we are going to have the parallel execution only? Concurrent execution not possible? What do you think? Yes, definitely concurrent execution is also possible here, right? You can switch in between as well. That is also possible. Clear? So option A is the correct answer here. Both parallel and concurrent executions are possible here. Yes, exactly, Raja. Clear? Let's answer this question number 9 now. So total we have 12 questions today. After completing all the 12 questions, you can let me know your score as well out of 12. Yes guys, what should be the answer for this question number 9? Raja is saying option C should be the answer. So this is quite simple because we have done this kind of question already, right? Okay, Nishad is also saying option C. So let's see this now. Which of the following instruction is allowed only in kernel mode? Switch user to kernel mode? No, this is not allowed in kernel mode, right? If you want to switch from user mode to kernel mode, you have to execute non-privileged instructions, like you can raise an interrupt, you can call, you can invoke a system call. So these kind of things you can done, and that will switch the user mode to the kernel mode. read that time. So that is also a non-privileged instruction. So that is not allowed only in the kernel mode. You can even execute this in the user mode. Disabling all interrupts. So I'm telling you this, just remember this point. This is really important because most of the time students get confused whether disabling all interrupts is going to execute only in the kernel mode or in the user mode. So this is very, very important, very, very important. Just remember this or write it down somewhere in your notes, that disabling all interrupts will be allowed only in the kernel mode. I have explained you the reason already. So option C is the correct answer here. Clear? Yes, kernel mode का mode bit क्या होता है? 0 होता है, and for user mode it is 1. Yes guys, answer this question number 10 now and let me know what should be the answer. Yes guys, read the question carefully and then try to answer this. And those who have joined just now, guys, like the session and share with your friends in all the Telegram groups and WhatsApp groups, so that those who are preparing for GATE 2022 exam or 2023, they will get the advantage of these classes. For the theory classes, I'm taking the theory classes daily at 11 AM on Gradeup app, and the practice classes here at YouTube. Yes, Utkarsh. Yes, I have read your comment. C is the correct answer for question number 9. Yeah, you are correct, Utkarsh. Okay, Raja is saying option C should be the answer for question number 10. Tushar is also saying option C. Okay. Utkarsh is also saying option C. Nishat option C. So let's see this now. Which of the following statements are true? Statement 1. If a privileged instruction is executed in user mode, then it will not be executed and will be treated as illegal instruction. Yes, this is true. If you are going to execute any privileged instruction in the user mode, it will be treated as the illegal instructions. Okay. Statement 2. To change the mode from privileged to non-privileged, a privileged instruction is required that does not generate any interrupt. Is it true or false? What do you say? This is false, right? If you want to change the mode from privileged to non-privileged, that means from kernel mode to user mode, do we need privileged instruction for that? No. We can have one instruction called as RTI, that is not write to information, that is return to interrupt. So that is a non-privileged instruction. So you can execute that in the kernel mode and still you will be able to switch from the kernel mode to the user mode, right? So this is false. Statement 3. Generating any trap instruction is a privileged instruction. No, generating any trap instruction is a non-privileged instruction. This is also false, right? Because in the user mode you generate any trap, so that is going to switch the user mode to the kernel mode, right? So this is also a non-privileged instruction. This is false. Clear? Yes, any doubt? So privileged mode and privileged information are different. Privileged information, privileged mode is like kernel mode. Privileged instruction we are talking about here, not information. Privileged instructions, like in the theory classes I have given you many examples, right? Context switching, that is a kind of privileged instruction that can only be executed in the kernel mode, right? Yes, both are different. Definitely both are different. One is mode and one is instruction. Clear? So here the answer is option, statement 1 is the only correct statement here. So B is the correct answer here. Clear? Let's move on to the next question now. Question number 11. Yes guys, read the question carefully and then let me know the answer. So total we have 12 questions. This is the second last question. And after completing all the questions, you can let me know your score out of 12. Yes, what should be the answer for this question number 11? Adam is saying option B should be the answer. At least change your name, yeah, okay. Why you are sad? You are answering most of the questions correctly. Raja is saying option B, Nishat is saying option B should be correct. Okay, anyone else getting the answer? So let's see this now. Which type of instruction is needed to change the mode of this system from kernel mode to user mode? From kernel mode to user mode. So a non-privileged instruction is needed. So we can use an instruction called as RTI. We can have more instructions as well, but this is also one of the instruction, RTI. Return to interrupt is a kind of instruction that you can use to switch the mode from kernel mode to the user mode, and this is a kind of non-privileged instruction. Clear? So B is the correct answer here. Let's answer this question number 12 now, the last question of today's class, all of you. Utkarsh is saying B should be the answer for question number 12. Okay. Is anyone else getting the answer? So it is talking about a real-time operating system. Yes, what should be the answer here, all of you? Utkarsh is saying now C is the correct answer. Okay. Tushar is saying option B. Irfan Sheikh is saying option D should be the answer. Okay. So let's see this now. RTOS, real-time operating system, performs work in no specific time. No, it performs work in this specific time. It meets the deadline, right? Right. So is Windows operating system 98? No, definitely not. Is a kernel? No. Is created by interrupts? Yes. Right. So whenever you want to implement a real-time operating system, you need interrupts. Because why we need interrupts? Because when you raise the interrupt, in that case, whatever process, whatever current execution you are, suppose we are executing process 1, P1. Okay. So there is one instruction that you are currently executing. Clear? And after that, when you raise the interrupt, so just after executing that current instruction, you are going to first service the interrupt service routine, right? So first you are going to handle that particular interrupt. So that is why we need interrupts to implement a real-time operating system, because when we want something urgent to be addressed, then we raise the interrupt. So here real-time operating system is created by the interrupts. Is it clear? So option C is the correct answer here. Right? So that's it guys. You can let me know your score out of 12, all of you, those who have attempted all the questions, and if you have attempted less questions, then also you can let me know your score in the chat box. This is the link of my Telegram group, Anshul_Sharma_CS. You can join this Telegram group. You will be getting the PDF of today's class, doubt clearance, and if you need any guidance, then also you are most welcome. Yes guys, quickly tell me your score. So in GATE 2021, we have 10 gradients under AR10, right? Nice session, learned a lot, so that is good, that is really good. Subscribe to Gradeup Super. You will be getting unlimited access to structured live courses by India's best faculty, complete doubt resolution, full syllabus coverage for your exam. Green card is also included in this, in which you will be getting 100 plus online mock test designed by the toppers based on the latest exam pattern. For more information, you can even contact on this number as well. Yes, nice session. Sir bhi theek ho gaye. Yes, actually I took the medicine, so now I'm feeling well. Yes guys, quickly tell me your score out of 12. How much have you scored? And you can also install Gradeup app if you haven't, so that you can attend all the theory classes at 11 a.m. and apart from that, you can also attend all the free classes. You can attempt the mock test as well that we are conducting every month for free. So yeah, Tushar is saying 10 out of 12, so that is a really good score. Tushar, very good. Congratulations to you, you have performed well. Yes, anyone else? Okay, so Raja is saying 11 out of 12, that is also a really good score. Okay guys, so that's it from my side. I will see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. on Gradeup app with another session. Okay, clear? So thank you everyone, take care, have a nice day, and bye bye. It's okay Nishat, no worries if you haven't counted, it's okay. Okay, so thank you all of you, like the session and also share with your friends. Take care and bye bye. Thank you.